Welcome back to the video of GUI designing in Python using QtDesigner. In QtDesigner, we will open up our file where we last saved, that is design1.ui. This is the file, this is the design where we last left. Now before programming or coding individual buttons to their respective events or actions, we need to name all these widgets, all these objects properly or specifically so that we can call it whenever we want in Python script. To name an object, simply we need to change this name, object name, from this default name to anything we want, which we can remember and which will be self-explanatory for this object also. So to name this box, we will just click here and name it name box. I will name it this one, amount box. I will name this button object as accept button. Name this one PUTTON button, open button, save button, and exit button. Change this table widget name to display window, and now we will save this file once again. Now that we have named all our objects in this window appropriately, now we can get into the next stage of connecting it to our main file. To do that, we will go in our current project folder and create a text file, name it main donation list main. Now in this file we will import from import QtGUI, import sys module, and import our design1.py. design1. We need all these modules to run our app. Now we will create our class donation list app test class, which will inherit from qt.gi.q main window and design1.ui main window. Now we will define the constructor, pass our self variable, then we will call the super. Now we will call our build UI function, which we are going to create next. Build UI function. In this function we will call the first setup UI. This is from the design1.py file. Do nothing more now, and we will just see how our program runs. For that, to run our program, we need a few more lines of code. That is, we need to define the main function and call the QtGUI.QApplication and pass the sys.app arg into this application. Without this Q application object we cannot run any Qt GUI program. So we will call our donation list app test class. We will say for dot show for displaying in our monitor, and we will call the exec method. This is the main method which we will create in each and every application to run. So these lines are like a skeleton code which can be reused for different times by changing the appropriate class name, and all the other things will be the same. Now one final thing, if name equals main run main, these two lines means if this donation list underscore main.py is the main file, or this is the file which we will run in our console through Python command, then this main function will be executed, which in turn run the build UI, and in turn build UI will call the setup UI from design 1.py file. Now let's test if everything is working or not. I will give a clear command first, Python donation main. Let's see if it runs or not. My mistake, I have given a single equal to, which is not assignment, it will be a equality operator. So let me run it once again. It should be of capital letter. Now let's see one more time. Now it opens. You can see we have connected our design layout with this main.py file. From now on we can run this file to open our app. Okay, as you can see we can write anything, it will not work on enter. We have to navigate by mouse. Here we can enter numbers, but buttons are not working, as you can see. So in the next video we will start connecting these buttons to the events. Please do watch my previous video where I have designed this layout in QtDesigner if you don't know how to use QtDesigner. Thank you. If you have learned something, please share and like.